Good morning students and welcome again to e-learning classes on behalf of Modern English School. I myself Anjana Dikshit from New India Senior. Children, this video is for class 7 and today we shall read our next chapter, that is active and passive voice. Children, this topic is very important because it is in class 8, 9 and 10 also. So you should learn this very carefully. So now, what is transitive? What is active and passive voice? A transitive word defined as a word which has an object and has two voices, active voice and passive voice. For example, Sheila purchased a car. And when you change this into passive voice, what you write? Now here you see Sheila purchased a car. Sheila is what? Subject. Purchased is what? Verb. And a car is object. So when you change this into passive voice, your object will become the subject and the subject will become the object and verb will change according to the structure. So when you write this sentence into passive form, you write a car was bought by Sheila. Now let's analyze the first sentence. What is the action performed? Purchase. And what is the subject of the verb? Purchased? Sheila. And who performed the action of purchasing? Sheila. Thus, in this sentence, the subject of the verb also performs the action named in the verb. The sentence is said to be in the active voice. When the subject of the verb also performs the action named in the verb is said to be active voice. Now let's analyze the second one. What is the action performed? Purchase. And what is the subject of the verb? Purchase a car. So does the subject a car perform the action of purchasing? No. The subject, a car, does not perform the action of purchasing. In fact, it receives the action of purchasing. We know that it is Sheila who performs the action. This action is said to be passive form. So now children, you have already read in previous class also that whenever you want to change active voice into passive voice, your subject becomes the object, your object becomes the subject, and the verb form is changed according to the tense. Okay. Now, rules of conversion of active into passive voice. The position of subject and the object of the verb are interchanged. Okay, as I have already told you. For example, Clara bought a new car. This is active voice. Now when you change this into passive, a car. What is the object here? A car. So a car was bought by Clara. Okay, this is what? Passive voice. So now, but whenever you have to change the active voice into passive voice, a preposition by is added. Not in all the sentences, but in few sentences by is added. The preposition by is used before the subject of the verb in active voice. It is not always necessary to include by plus is in phrase in the passive voice. For example, his friend trusts him. He is trusted by his friend. The principal gave trophies to all the winners. All the winners were given trophies by the principal. Now when we change an interrogative sentence into passive voice, we retain the interrogative form. When the active sentence begins with auxiliary verb do or did or does, the passive sentence will begin with are, was or were. For example, do the boys make paper kites? This is an active voice. When you will make the passive of this, you will write were the kites or are the kites made by the boys, because here you see it is in the present form. Do the boys make paper kites? It is present tense. So when you change this, you write are paper kites made by the boys. When the active sentence begins with auxiliary verb like have, has or had, the passive sentence will begin with have, has, had or been plus V3 form. Clear? Have you closed the door? This is active voice. Has the door been closed by you? This is passive. Now if the sentence is with had she cooked dinner before you reached home? Then you change it by had the dinner been cooked by her before you reached home. Now when the active sentence begins with a question word such as what, when, were, etc., then the passive will also begin with a question word and the preposition usually by it added. For example, when did you finish the assignment? So when you change this, when was the assignment finished by you? Why is he not revising the lesson? Why are the lessons not being revised by him? Clear, students? Now when the active sentence begins with who or whose, the passive sentence will begin with by whom or by whose. For example, who won the trophy? By whom was the trophy won? Now rules of conversion of active to passive voice. Simple present tense. In active voice, S or ES will be added in the verb. Then when you make it passive, then the structure is MR plus V3, that is past participle form of the verb. Similarly, when it is continuous, it will be MR plus ing in the active voice, and when you change into passive, it will be MR plus being plus V3 form of the verb. When it is in perfect tense, it will be has, have plus V3 in the active voice, and when you change into passive, its structure will change into has been plus V3. When the sentence is in present perfect continuous, your structure in active voice will be has, have plus been plus V4, that is V1 ing, and there will not be any change in the passive form. Now past simple. Subject plus V2 plus object is the structure of active voice. When you change it into passive, it will be was, were plus V3. Past continuous, active voice was oblique were plus V4 it will be, and when you change, it will be was oblique were plus being plus past participle form of the verb. Now past perfect, had plus V3 will be in the active voice, and when you change it into passive, it will become had been plus V3. Now past perfect continuous, the structure in active voice is had been plus V4, and there will not be any change in the structure in the passive. Simple future tense. In active voice, it will be will oblique shall plus root form of the verb, that is V1. And its passive form will be or shall be plus V3. In future continuous, your structure will be shall oblique will plus be plus V4, and there is no change in the passive voice. That means it cannot be changed. Future perfect tense will have or shall have plus V3 in the active form, and in the passive form will or shall have been plus V3. And future perfect continuous will oblique shall plus have been plus V4, and there will not be any change. That means in future perfect continuous, in future continuous, in past perfect continuous, there will not be any change, or it cannot be changed into passive forms. So in short, past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. Future continuous, if any sentence is in these tenses, then its passive will not be made. Okay, clear students? Have you understood? That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.